would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him at, but maybe I ain't lose him at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing it.
Now on Fridays, start sweeping up that room and cleaning it up.
I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Yeah, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leader. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy up. I'm a friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went toward.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Still moving ahead for about 3 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From 31, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the 1st time with Devontae Williams. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Makes it 3rd and inches. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run it with Williams. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up, and now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Keelan Robinson to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Lots of space, past the 45, down the sideline to the 20, and he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first and 10, Prescott. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, it's that. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Hey, Bob.
No
She said it's
move
good.
for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Allen gives to Barkley, running right. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Barkley. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready? Good. Set. Right up.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pushed out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now Hurts on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. That one.
My goodness. Right there. What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that?
He got flushed by the rush.
Fucking right there in the zone.
And ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation,
Crazy.
how long does he remain a passer, or then does he
Fucking
just
right
tuck
there
it
in the
down
fucking
and become a runner?
zone.
I think he does this
How
perfectly.
you gonna get
Extends
that?
the play
At
as
least
long as
knock it
possible.
down.
Gives time for his receiver to uncover
Oh.
and results in a touchdown.
Fucking sitting in the zone. That's crazy to me. Fucking you in the city, you sitting in the zone, you just stand right there. What the fuck was that?
Coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20.
What the fuck was that?
That's where the drive will begin. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Second down, Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So
Yeah, they clouded. Oh,
So as
yeah.
halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a
Oh
way to
my
capitalize
God.
on this drive.
Boy,
right here
that's
and
crazy.
Make sure they end the half
That's
with
trash,
some
bro.
sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it
God
stops the
damn.
clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
here's a 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Again, Prescott to the air. Out to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Man in motion is Brown. On play action, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dobson. And the Cowboys Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First down, Prescott. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Prescott on first down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's down the field for Lamb.
I tried to get that.
Underthrown and intercepted.
Ah.
Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
Now Hurts.
2nd and 6.
Deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Off the play fake, Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got this complete.
Come on, bro. You let him cut you off like that. That's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. Oh, he did
Sit
all
up.
he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Hurts now. Moving outside the pocket, taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Again, working deep downfield. That's over the middle.
How you catch that?
And the Cowboys are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires.
Why you catch that?
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Oh, come on.
His offense is going to be all set up.
How the hell I throw it deep if you tap it is deep? Come on, man. You can't bullet everything. Look at that.
Play a little fast and loose in the passing game.
Throw that shit up.
Throws for each team, both resulting in an interception.
Ah,
Don't get me wrong.
yeah, I swear,
neither of these
bro.
secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the 1st set of downs.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL.
Oh, y'all plugged me, man.
Once he got the ball, the clear line to the end
Y'all
zone,
plugged me earlier, though.
he doesn't get
It's all
touched.
good.
An unfortunate defensive
It's all
breakdown
good.
here ends up costing him 6 points.
Hey,
Elliott, good on the extra
that's
point.
crazy.
And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage. score. Here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw. That one out in front of his
Come on.
target. They cannot connect.
Serious?
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
At their own 9-yard line.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start. Generate a
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Micah Parsons. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Back up to his own goal line. Hurts. Oh, he's got him in. His tight end got it. And we'll get whistles.
That nigga lives dangerously right now, boy.
Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You do it, nigga. You can't do it.
Here we go. One final play.
That's bullshit.
Here is intercepted.
That's bullshit. They making my throw short, man. I know I ain't doing that, bro. I know I'm throwing high pass. Maybe I ain't doing something right. Maybe I ain't getting it right or something. But I know that's short. Good shit. Good game, man.
This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.
out, then